welcome back to T-Boys TV. I hope you're well. I'm well, obviously. Well, actually, I say that. I woke up with a bit of a dry throat. Got a bit of a cold as well. Hopefully, it's not COVID related. As it stands, I am going to Blackpool versus Luton, shall I say. But yeah, I've got COVID tests anyway later. Touch wood, I don't have it. Otherwise, I can't go. Because obviously I'm going up north that week anyway. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. Obviously, we're back again for Premier League predictions, episode 12, game week 15. So yeah, I need to start saying what game week it is a lot more. I'm going to also have that in the title. I'll put that in the title of this video. But yeah, obviously, you know how it is. We review the previous games, and then we do we look at a table, then we do a team of the week, and then boom, we get into the predictions. So yeah, I'm actually on time for once, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into it. But StreamYard, sorry, not Restream, have done a thing where you can share it just like this now. So it's a lot better. I will show you. Boom. So just like that. Boom. You know what I mean? You don't see the rest of my screen like you have been. But yeah, obviously, first game, all these games were on Prime. Can't stand Amazon Prime. Thank God there's no more games on Amazon Prime for a while. But obviously, this was the first game. 7:30 kickoff on Tuesday. Newcastle took on Norwich. Obviously, Newcastle still winless. You know, going into this game, still winless with the result as well, as you lot can see. Took on a Norwich side who had a bit of confidence, or getting a bit of confidence. Obviously, Dean Smith coming in. He's actually unbeaten since he's come in. So, yeah, and the scores for this, I said 2-1 Newcastle. I thought they'd win. Thought they'd get their first win. Brad also went 2-1. Alex said 1-1, so he got 3 points there. Fair play to him there. Max says, yo, big up T. Big up your damn self. But yeah, so Alex got points. Matt, you said 2-0 Newcastle, so you got no points. Liam also said 2-0 Newcastle, no points. Lewis said 2-1 Newcastle, no points. So a lot of Newcastle wins were expected by us lot. Kenny said 2-0 Norwich, obviously no points. Wolf and Velv, they're a combo, you know what I mean? They got no points because they said 2-0 to Newcastle. My cousin James said 1-1, so he got 3 points there, his first 3 points. And then Chris said a 2-0 to Newcastle. So obviously he got no points there. But before I carry on talking, I'm just going to see if my sound's all good, so bear with me. Yeah, cool. My sound is all good. I just tested it out. But yeah, this game, obviously, as you can see, finished 1-1. Big up Joshy. He says, hey, T-boy, I'm in tech draw class. Nice. He says, yep, we draw stuff. Anyway. Big up Forever Football Leeds United FC, marching on together. Obviously, they got a win. We will get into that. Joshua says, Newcastle United has seahorses on the logo. Who came up with that? I don't even know. It's generous. I don't even know. Also, can't hear you because I'm in class. All right. But anyway, about this game, the main talking point was the red card. Now, that was a stupid red card to give away by Clark. Eddie Howe would have been fuming because that was stupid, you know what I mean? Took Pookie down. There was no need for it. You know, and then obviously they're 10 men down in 10 minutes. Not a good start at all. And then it's still 0-0 going into half time. Pretty dead first half, if I'm being honest. And then Newcastle get a penalty. For me, it's definitely a penalty. Gilmore has had his arms up, and obviously it's got one of his arms. So yeah, penalty. Callum Wilson scores, and then Pookie gets a late goal. Yep, I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. But yeah, Pookie gets a goal. A very good goal on the volley. he started to get a bit of form, get quite a bit of goals. So yeah, I think the draw was a fair result when you look at how the game actually planned out. So yeah, we'll move on from that game. Next game, 1-0 Leeds. Obviously, we've got a Leeds fan in the chat. I could have actually went to this game. This could have been my first ever live Premier League game. Because I know someone who does tickets, they've done them for free, but I'd have had to collect them from London and stuff like that. I didn't have the money. But yeah, Leeds winning 1-0. Now, Leeds cleared it off the line. Palace were decent, in my opinion. But obviously, as you can see here, Leeds winning 1-0, penalty, Rafinha. Similar handball to the one in the Newcastle game by Gilmore. This one by a Palace player. Clear penalty for me. Rafinha, good penalty. Keeper went the right way, but it was a good penalty, if I'm being totally honest. But points for that, I said 2-2. I thought it'd be a Desmond. Brad said 2-0 Palace. No points for both of us. Alex said 2-1 Palace, no points. Max said 2-1 Palace, no points. Liam said 2-1 Palace, no points. Lewis said 1-1, no points. And I've just dropped my pen. Kenny said 2-0 Palace, no points. Wolf and Velv said 1-1, no points. James said 2-0 Palace, no points. And then Chris said 2-0 Palace. So no one expected Leeds to win this. Now, that is obviously because their form. It's not been very good. So yeah, no one got any points from this game. But obviously, as I said, Leeds getting a late on goal. But yeah, Forever Football Leeds United FC says, Rafinha, everywhere we'll shout it loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Fair enough. Yeah, see you later, Joshy. See you later, mate. Big up yourself for coming on. I predicted 1-1, to be honest. I went with a 2-2, as I just said. I went for a Desmond. But is what it is. Fair play, Leeds there. Next game was Southampton versus Leicester. Now, before I actually talk about the game, I haven't seen any news if the person is okay. So if anyone knows, let me know. But, best wishes and thoughts are with the person in the crowd that went into cardiac arrest. You don't like seeing things like that. I don't really like to bring it up, but ever since it's happened to Eriksen, you have seen it a lot more. Obviously, Newcastle, Tottenham, sorry, you saw it. So yeah, best wishes. But as I said, if anyone knows if he's all right, let me know. But yeah, this game was a very good game. 2-2. I'll go through the scores before I talk about the game. So I said for this game, 3-1 Leicester. I thought they were going to slap them up. I thought the confidence from Watford was going to be there. You know what I mean? Brad said 2-1 Southampton, no points. Alex said 3-0 Leicester, no points. Max said 3-1 Leicester like me, no points. Liam said 2-1 Leicester, no points. Lewis said 2-0 Leicester, no points. Kenny said 2-2. So he actually got that spot on, got his first ever 3 points. Wolf and Velv said 2-1 Southampton's, no points. And then my cousin James said 3-0 Leicester, no points. Chris said 2-0 Leicester. So Kenny was the only person who got this game spot on. I just didn't think it'd be a lot of goals. Like Southampton, if they're winning games this season, it tends to be like 1-0 wins. And I thought, as I said, the confidence from the Leicester Watford game, I thought they'd be well up for this. Obviously, as I said about Southampton, they don't really score. But they did. They did score in this. But before I talk about it, Leeds, Forever Football Leeds United FC says they're okay at the moment. They're recalling everything that happened and they are recovering well. That is what you love to see. Cheers for telling me as well. But yeah, in this game, Bednarek getting an early goal. Now, the goalkeeping is shocking. I don't like Schmeichel because, the way he disrespected England, like considering you actually play in the English leagues, you should have a bit of respect, in my opinion. But obviously, rebound, Bednarek getting a goal. And then Evans getting a goal. Very similar goal in the way it's rebounded and keepers parried it into the danger zone. So both similar goals there, both by centre-backs, funny enough. And then Shay Adams gets a goal. So they go 2-1 up at half-time. Shay Adams, he's a very good player. I rate him. But yeah, obviously they go 2-1 up. And then Maddison gets a goal. Good play by Drewsbury Hall as well in that. Drewsbury Hall and Barnes, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. Very good skills and a finish at that near post by Maddison. I think since Maddison started playing again, he's done very well so far. The skills and the finish from that way he put it into the near post. Great goal by Maddison. Great bit of skill. And it ended 2-2. Vardy missed two big chances, in my opinion. One from a set piece, from a Maddison cross, and then one right at the end where he put it over. So, yeah, that was not one of Vardy's good games compared to Watford, for example. So, yeah, we'll move on from that. Next game, 0-0. We won't even talk about that, you know what I mean? I'll just go through the points for that. So I said 1-0 Wolves, no points. Brad said 1-1, so he gets points. He got the outcome right. Alex actually said 0-0, so he got another 3 points here. Max said 1-1, so he got a point. Liam said 2-0 Wolves, no points. Lewis said 2-1 Wolves, no points. Kenny said 0-0 as well, so he's got 6 points. 3, but obviously 6 altogether on here so far. Wolf said 0-0, so he got 3. Same with Velv because they're doing it together. My cousin James said 2-1 Burnley. Obviously, he didn't get that right. And then Chris also said 1-0 Wolves. So, yeah, but that game was pretty poor. I'm not going to lie. I expected more from Wolves. I expected a win, the way no one's really talking about their good performances they've had. I thought they'd be up, like proper up for this, and obviously getting a win against West Ham. I thought they'd be up for that, and obviously 0-0 against Norwich. I thought they'd want to be a bit more on it. But yeah, I was very surprised. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game. Forever Football Leeds United FC says Kenny on 8. I think right now I'll get into that. I've got everyone's points. I'll get into that, mate. But yeah, next game, which was this game, Watford took on Chelsea. Now, I actually got this game spot on. I said 2-1 Chelsea. Go through the points. Brad also said 2-1, so he got 3 points. Alex said 4-1, so he got a point. Max said 3-2 Chelsea, he got a point. Liam said 3-0 Chelsea, he got a point. Lewis said 3-1 Chelsea, he got a point. Kenny said 2-1 Chelsea, he got 3 points. Wolf and Velv said 2-0 Chelsea, they got a point. James said 5-1 Chelsea, he got a point. And Chris said 3-0 Chelsea, so he got a point. But yeah, from this game, I did say it when I was previewing this game. As much as I don't like Watford, they tend to do well against the top 6 sides at home. And their attack is looking all right this season. It's just for them anyway, it's just their defence. And yeah, I think that was proven in this game. Watford, Mount with the first goal, good finish. But both of Chelsea's goals were very similar in the way they are played across. And I think the quality was just shown in this game, the level in teams. But Watford did play well, to be fair. They got a goal right before half time, made it 1-1. I think it's deflected off Rudiger. It's not the greatest of goals, if I'm being honest. But then Ziyech gets the winner. A very good goal that was, roof in the net. And Chelsea get the win. It was tough. Tuchel actually come out and said, you don't know if they deserve that win. So I respect him for being totally honest. I can see what he's saying because Watford did play well. But I just think it's one of them things where the quality in teams is shown with Chelsea taking obviously taking more chances. And that's obviously due to them having the better players, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll move on from that game. Next game, West Ham 1-1 with Brighton. Now, I said 2-0 to West Ham. I thought because of that Brighton game, fans were being a bit stupid towards Graham Potter, if you're asking me. Booing, like, no disrespect, but you're Brighton. Well, there is disrespect because you're Brighton. Do you know what I mean? You're known for your beach. So yeah, I don't really understand that at all. But yeah, obviously in this game, 1-1, Souček getting a goal. Now, I didn't realise this is Souček's second goal this season. Obviously, he scored in the opening day, but he hasn't scored since then. Obviously, he's still a massive part of this West Ham team. But he did get a goal. A very good, crucial header. Otherwise, the keeper would have probably got it. 1-1 with Brighton. Lol. Yeah, I didn't expect it, mate. But yeah, I'll go through the points quickly. So I said 2-0 West Ham, no points. Brad said 2-0 West Ham, no points. Alex said 2-0 West Ham, no points. Max said 2-1 West Ham, no points. Liam said 2-1 West Ham, no points. Lewis said 2-0 West Ham, no points. Kenny said 2-2, so we got a point. Wolf and Vel said 3-0 Brighton. I think they were taking the mic. James said 1-0 West Ham, no points. And Chris said 3-0 West Ham, so no points. Now, yeah, so Souček gets the goal. And then West Ham did score in the second half. It got given away for offside, Antonio. Now, for me, there was another thing it could have got disallowed for, and that was a push by Craig Dawson. A bit stupid of him, if you're asking me to do that. Like, if you're asking for my opinion, it was silly, but they gave it for the offside. And yeah, Brighton didn't play too bad, had a few chances. Rice had a shot, very good save by the Brighton goalkeeper. I think he's quite underrated. But then Brighton get a late goal. Morpay, as much as I don't like him, that was a great overhead kick. Brilliant ball in by Lamptey as well. So yeah, Brighton get a point away from home against West Ham, and a lot of people, as you can tell by these predictions, did not expect that at all. But yeah, fair play Brighton. Great overhead kick, as I said. Absolute scenes in the away end. So yeah, they leave the capital with a point. Moving on to the next game. Obviously, I've done like a style of vlog from home. Second one I've done. Obviously, the first one I ever done was when we played West Ham. Now, obviously, I've done that because Prime's just behind and I can't stand it. It's good for the deals it does, but when the football's on it, it's terrible. But yeah, Liverpool getting a very good 4-1 win. Now, I said when I was previewing this game, any time that we can get a lot of goals at Goodison is now, and we did. You know what I mean? Early goal from Henderson, we were all over him. Henderson with a great goal. He was calling for it before he scored. The ball, Robertson saw him in space through the gap, played it over to Henderson. Great finish. Another banger. Henderson scored for Liverpool. He's done plenty of them in his time. Great goal it was. Pickford had no chance. And then we score again. Salah. Great pass over by Henderson. You've seen that quite a lot. Them two, like Henderson playing passes over to Salah. Great finish by Salah. Side netting, left side netting. Brilliant by Salah. And then Damari Gray gets a goal for Everton. He was their best player in the first half. Probably their best player in the whole game, if I'm being totally honest. He was pretty good on that left-hand side, causing threats with his pace, taking players on. Richarlison, can't stand that guy, played a good outside of the boot, pass over to Damari Gray, Alisson got a touch, but, it still went through his legs. Not much he could have done about it for me. But yeah, so we go in 2-1. Now, I thought since 2-0 down, we was a bit, chilling a little bit. I think we should have carried on a bit more pressure. I mean, could have maybe got another goal before half time, but we did put our foot down a little bit, and let them come at us. But then in the second half, we literally done what I said in my halftime thoughts, which was just carry on what we was doing early on, put pressure on them. They won't be able to deal with it. We eventually got another goal. Salah, good finish, across the ground into the bottom right. And then Jota gets the goal. Now that goal was exceptional by Jota. The turn, the touch, and the finish, roofing it, just unreal. Right in front of the Liverpool fans, absolute scenes. But yeah, we get the 4-1 win, and as I said, this is the best time to go to Everton and get a lot of goals, and we did. But yeah, I want to read some comments. Christopher says, "Are you doing predictions?" Yes, I'm doing predictions. I am reviewing the other games, and then we're doing showing the table. Then we're doing team of the week for the week just gone, and then we are doing predictions. So yes, I am. Big up Kenny. He says, "Yo Tyler, how are my predictions going?" I'll get into that in a bit once I've spoken about all of these games. He also says, "I think on Wednesday I had an amazing day for predictions." You did have a decent day, to be fair. But yeah, we get the 4-1 win, and yeah, we're looking very good, and we're third in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? So, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? But yeah, next game, which was this game, Villa versus Man City. I didn't even go through the points, for the Everton Liverpool. So we all said Liverpool win. No one even said an Everton goal. You know what I mean? Obviously, they did get a goal, though. But yeah, I said 3-0 Liverpool, so I got a point. Brad also said 3-0 Liverpool, point. Alex said 3-0 Liverpool, point. Max said 2-0 Liverpool, a point. Liam, said 3-0 Liverpool, point. Lewis said 3-0 Liverpool, point. Kenny said 2-0 Liverpool, point. Wolfenveld said 5-0 Liverpool, point. James said 4-0 Liverpool, point. And Chris said 3-0 Liverpool, so a point. No one said Everton to score. But yeah, another game I got right. Aston Villa took on Manchester City. Gerrard's first big test. Man City champions for last season. So obviously Man City winning 2-1. Now, Diaz getting a goal. When I first saw it, I thought it took a deflection. It didn't. Very good finish. All the goals in this game were very good, if I'm being totally honest. Diaz, very good finish there into the bottom right. Martinez had no chance. And then obviously, right before half time, City getting another goal. Jesus, he's so much better on the wing. Great ball over to Bernardo Silva, who's had a cracking season. Obviously, there was speculation about him potentially leaving because he didn't like the weather, apparently. But, he's doing exceptional this season. What a volley that was. Roof of the net. What a ball over by Jesus as well. Full volley. And, yeah, City go 2-0 up. And then Watkins gets a goal. Now, I think Watkins is starting to do really well since Gerrard come in. Obviously, on Gerrard's first game, Watkins made that run. Great finish by Watkins. In this game, it was a great finish as well from a set piece. Post and in. Great finish. I also thought that took a deflection, but it didn't. But yeah, I suppose the other talking point is when Grealish come on. Now, he got mixed. He got boos and cheers. It sounded like he got more cheers more boos, from what I heard. Now, obviously, my thoughts on it are you got to feel like a bit sorry for him. Obviously, a club he supports, he's getting booed and that. For me, I don't really know why the Villa fans are angry. Because no disrespect, you're not going to turn down the team that are in Europe and you want to progress even more as a player and develop. He was at Villa for a while. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand it. But that's not all their fans, you know what I mean? That's only some of them. But yeah, City getting a win. Deserved. And yeah, the predictions for that, I said 2-1, so I got 3 points. Brad said 4-2 Man City, so he got a point. Alex said 1-1. A lot of people said draw in this game. I thought Gerrard would stay unbeaten as Villa manager. Max also said 2-1 City, so he got 3 points. Liam said 2-0 City, so he got a point. Lewis said 3-1 Man City. He got a point. Kenny said 1-1. Wolf and Velv said 1-1. James said 3-1 City. And Chris said 2-0 Manchester City. So yeah, we'll move on from that. But Kenny, we have like 24 games left. Yeah, trust me. I said 1-1 for this. Had too much hope. Yeah, a lot of you did. The quality of City, I just knew it was going to just creep in. Obviously City away from home. That's why I went for a shorter scoreline. Forever Football, Leeds United FC says, Villa till I die, was chanting all the way till Grealish went into tunnel. Jeez. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game, which was obviously Tottenham versus Brentford. Now, I'll go through the scores before I touch on the game. Bear with me a second, though. Right, so I said 2-1 Spurs, so I was close, so I got a point. Brad said 3-1 Spurs, he got a point. Alex said 1-0 Spurs, he got a point. Max said 2-2, so he got none. Liam said 2-1 Spurs, so he got a point. Lewis, fair play here, he said 2-0 Spurs, he got 3 points. Kenny said 1-1. Wolf and Velv said 2-0 Spurs, so they got a point. 2 points, sorry. 3 points even. James said 2-1 Brentford. Obviously, Brentford fan. He's going to try and back his team. And yeah, Chris said 2-1 Spurs, so he got a point. Now, from this game, what I saw, Canos own goal, very unlucky. Ben Davies with a header. And yeah, an own goal, it's like hit him and went in. Unlucky. And then Son got the other goal, played across to him. Kane with a great pass over to Reguilon, I think it was. And yeah, it's played across the Son open goal. He's not going to miss that. But yeah, Brentford, I didn't even see what chances they had. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was, I think that game was just quite easy for Tottenham, if I'm being totally honest. I didn't see anything from Brentford that game. So yeah, we'll move on from that game. And then the final game, I actually got this game spot on as well. 3-2 Man United against Arsenal. Now, I saw that scoreline coming. I just thought it'd be a lot of goals, you know what I mean? Arsenal doing decent, you know what I mean? Obviously losing 4-0 to Liverpool, but our quality our players compared to theirs is just, they've had a good run. Well, they did have a good run, sorry, up until they played us. I know they didn't really play any, threats in that. I think their good wins in their run they had then was Tottenham, because obviously that's Derby as well. But they always beat Tottenham at the Emirates. And Leicester, I thought that was a good win. As well as Leicester have been a bit average this season, I did think that was a good win. Clean sheet away from home. But yeah, obviously this game, 3-2 Man United. Points in this, I said 3-2, so I got 3, like I said. Brad said 2-1, United fan. Obviously he got a point. Alex said 2-2, no points. Max went 3-3, so he was very close. No points. Liam said 2-1 United, point. Lewis also said 3-2, like me, so he got 3 points. Kenny said 3-1 United, so he got a point. Wolf and Velv said 1-1, so they didn't get any points. James said 2-1 United, so he got a point. And Chris said 2-1 United, so he also got a point. I just knew this game was going to be 3-2, as I said. Arsenal getting an early goal, Smith Rowe. It was a weird goal. De Gea was like down. There was nothing wrong with it. I believe it's actually Fred that actually made De Gea go down. You know what that Fred guy's like. He can have one amazing game and then most of his other games are terrible. But yeah, obviously that happened. Smith Rowe, Arsenal go 1-0 up. And then Fernandes gets a goal right before half time. Now, I thought that was too easy. The way Fred played it over to Fernandes. Fernandes, good finish. He actually turned up in a big game for once. Finished it into the bottom right. Good finish. So, yeah, it's 1-1. And then Odegaard scores for Arsenal. Fair play. Good finish. Ronaldo scored, sorry. That was a good finish into the bottom left. And then Odegaard scored. And then Odegaard gives away a penalty. Stupid stupid. What was he doing there? And then Ronaldo scores a penalty straight down the middle, and United win the game. Aubameyang missed a sitter. Now, for me, he has to be dropped now. He's got to be dropped. Like, Aubameyang's that player where he can have some poor games and, then get some goals. But it just doesn't look like it's going that way at the moment. That was a sitter. You can't be missing those. He's cost Arsenal in that, as well as Odegaard giving away that stupid penalty. Excuse me. But I'm not complaining because it's 3 points for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is all the games reviewed. I don't know why I keep saying previewed. That is all the games reviewed from midweek. Now we're going to go through the points. So the points, people, is like this. Bear with me a second. There we go. So I'm on 22 points. Brad's on 17. Alex is on 18. Well, apologies about that, people. My laptop literally just died. I didn't even see that it was low. So yeah, my bad there. My bad. But yeah, as I was saying, that's the point. So I'm on 22 points. Brad's on 17. Alex is on 18. Max is on 15. Liam is on 11. Lewis is on 16. Kenny is on 12. Wolf and Velv, joint combo, they're on 8. James is on 7. And Chris is on 5. So I'm in the lead at the moment. I've got quite a lot of 3 points. Obviously, United, City, Chelsea. I think that might have been it. And then I've got quite a lot of 1 points. So yeah, I'm in the lead, which is what I love to see. But yeah, we're going to quickly look at the Premier League table before we move on to Team of the Week. So yeah, apologies about that again, people. I didn't even realise my laptop was low. So yeah, sorry about that one. Yeah, I'm just getting up the table now. Bear with me. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. So there we go. So that is the table at the moment. Chelsea's still top on 33 points. Liverpool, Man City, second with 32. Liverpool third with 31. So it's very tight there. West Ham fourth with 24. West Ham still in the top 4. Sorry. I was just reading your comment. Right, I'm gonna get going. No worries. Appreciate you coming on here. Max told me he might have to DM you his predictions. Yeah, get him to do that if he can't come on here. But yeah, Arsenal 5th still. Tottenham in 6th, point behind Arsenal. Man United in 7th. The points is so close here. Big up Niall. He says good evening. Wolves in 8th, Brighton in 9th, Leicester in 10th, Palace 11th, Brentford 12th. Big up Niall, yeah, definitely. Villa 13th, Everton 14th, Leeds 15th, Southampton 16th, Watford 17th, and then the 3 in the relegation zone are Burnley, Norwich, and Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle still winless. So yeah, obviously that is the league table. You know what I'm saying? We're moving on to team of the week now. So let me just get that up. You know what I mean? Team of the week. And it is literally of the week because it was the week. You know what I mean? Did you know I've just found out Chris is clear of Ronaldo? Where's this thing? Right, so team of the week time. So goalkeeper. Known that for ages. What a player. Goalkeeper. Now, I don't even know, who's in for a shout. Looking at the games, it's quite odd. Alisson, the goal he did get a touch. He was quite unlucky. Lloris didn't have anything to do. I'm going to give it to Alisson because, it's not really anyone else in for a shout. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it to Alisson because I forgot I still have my caps lock on. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Alisson because it's not really anyone else for me. It's just one of them. What about Melia? Actually, yeah. True. Yeah, actually, yeah, because he got a clean sheet as well, and he did make some good saves. Oh, didn't mean to put it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Now, right back. I'll move on to right back. Right back. I thought Cancelo was good again for Man City. I also thought Trent was good again. Who else? Who else was good? So you got Cancelo, you got Trent, Max Aarons. I think he's in for a shout. Thought he was pretty good. Who else you got? Hey, this week's quite hard, I'm going to give it to Cancelo. Let me know if you lot agree. I'm going to give it to Cancelo. I thought he was good for City. One of the passes he did outside of boot was a great pass over for City to go forward. So, yeah, I'm going to go Cancelo. Big up, Niall. Yeah, definitely. Cancelo. Are we agreeing on that one, people? I think there's quite a few people. I think it's Max Aarons. I think there's Trent and Cancelo. But I'm going to go for Cancelo. He's doing very well this season. So, yeah, I'm going with Cancelo. Let me know if you lot agree or disagree with that. But, yeah, that's who I'm going for. But, yeah, I'll move on to left back. Now, Williams. was good for Norwich. You know, thought he had a good game. Who else have you got? Robertson looked good again. You've got who else? Excuse me. Who else have you got? You know, people saying Robertson's finished. He looked good. You know what I mean? He looked good. He's not finished. We know that. It's just he had a lot of games last season. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them. Yeah, it's good that we got competition for places. Brandon Williams dominated Newcastle's right side. Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think for me, it's probably because I'm looking at the games. It's probably out of him or Robertson. I'm Regulon actually for Tottenham. Pretty sure he got the assist on the second Tottenham goal. I'm pretty sure it was him anyway. No, it wasn't. He wasn't. No, it might have been. I don't know. No, I'm gonna go Brandon Williams. I'm not sure if it was actually Regulon. So yeah, centre backs on the right side. Diaz. I'll be honest, that goal was great as well. Diaz. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought it was. Diaz and I don't know. Diaz and I don't know. This is the hardest week I've done yet of this. I'm not even gonna lie. Diaz and I'll probably give it to one of the Southampton or Leicester players. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Bednarek because he's not been so great this season. Obviously, his goal was a rebound. But, you know, he scored. It's tough. It's tough this week, people. I'll tell you that right now. Centre midfield. Sup, bro? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. What about you? But, yeah, that one at the back, the middle, we'll use that as a CDM. So, yeah, CDMs. Kieran Clark. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, so CDMs. Souček, you know, getting his first goal since the start of the season. I was a bit shocked about that. Fred was actually decent last night. Yeah, he got an assist. You know, he was good again. Who else? Yeah, Souček, like I said. I'm going to put Souček in it. I'm going to put Souček. Souček and Fred. Souček, Fred, and I don't know who else. Wait, what side does Souček usually play on? I don't know if it's the left. Don't know if it's the left or right. Right. Oh, cool. Ronaldo is good. Yeah. But he's not a midfielder. But yeah, Souček, Fred. Aside from the goals, he was good. Yeah, he was decent. I don't know who to put for my other midfielder. I don't know. It's tough, you know. Would say Gilmore, but he gave away that penalty, didn't he? Leeds. I'll go. I don't know. Yeah, his pressing is terrible. As you said, he can't be asked. Don't know. Bernardo Silva. Yeah. No, yeah, but yeah, he was good, but I was thinking of putting him higher up. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's a right winger. I don't know, mate. I don't know who to put in this southern midfield. People, this has been the hardest one, I swear. But yeah, I can put Bernardo Silva there, but I suppose I might just have to. Yeah, I'll do that because he was playing on the left side of the midfield in this game as well, to be fair. So yeah, I'll go Bernardo Silva. That was a great goal. That was, you know what I mean. Like the ball over as well was exceptional. Is across Silva. Yeah, Jesus, mate, so much better on the wing. So yeah, I'm gonna put Jesus left wing already, just for that pass. You know, I think that was exceptional. Up front, I will go with Ronaldo. And then, well, I don't know. I might put Ronaldo on the right. I'm not sure. Let me think. Who else? Who else was good? Yeah, he did play as a midfielder. Yeah. No, I just saw that. Boo. Right, tee off to training, so I'll DM you my predictions. Yeah, no worries, mate. Shay Adams, he was good again. Obviously, got a goal. No, I'm not putting Sancho in. Salah. Yeah, Salah. Yeah. How do I nearly... Mate, it's because Salah's in it like every week as well. But yeah. 2 goals, you know what I mean? They're both good goals as well. So yeah, that is the team of the week, people. So we've got Melier in goal. Right back, Cancelo. Left back, Brandon Williams. Bednarek and Diaz. Sorry. Don't know why I said it like that. There's a centre back. What is that fraud doing up top? Midfield of... Have you just put in Ronaldo over Jota? Nah. I know Jota scored, and that was a great goal in that, but Ronaldo scored 2 goals, and he did win United the game. I know it was a penalty, but it was a a good penalty. His other goal was good as well. But yeah, Fred, Silva, and Soucek in the midfield. Jesus on the left, Salah on the right, Ronaldo up top. So yeah, let me just take a picture of that. Post that later on. But yeah, people, we've got to that stage where it is time for predictions. You know what I mean? So yeah, we will get into that. You know what I mean? Obviously, game week 15 kicks off tomorrow. First game of the weekend is a very good game, actually, at the London Stadium. Let me get the thing up for it. Jota is clear of Ronaldo. Jota's the best Portuguese player in the league, isn't he? So yeah. Shout out Niall for this. And then I need to get up the thing, mate. Whoever decided to make slides on here, what a legend. Yeah, here we are. Obviously, this is the first game. 12:30 kickoff. It's going to be a very good game, I think. I'm not going to lie. If there is any Chelsea fans on here, every time you lot play West Ham, you get so lucky, in my opinion. West Ham always gets someone lucky against United and Chelsea. Big up Perry Sports. He says, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I've sent mine in, mate. Yep, no worries. I'll put everyone's in a minute. Best Ham. He also says versus Pensy. No, West Ham used to always beat us, Tyler. Well, they beat you once in the Carabao Cup. Like, they get robbed every time it's at their ground, I swear down. But, yeah, this game, obviously, West Ham drew to Brighton. A lot of people were surprised about that, let's be honest now. Chelsea, obviously, narrowly beating Watford. As I said earlier, Tuchel actually come out and said he's not sure if they deserve that win. Fair enough, for being honest. Like, Watford were good, I have to be real, but I think the quality between the two sides was shown. Obviously, Chelsea scoring more goals. But this game, I think this might be a loss for West Ham. I think this is also going to be another victory for Chelsea, and I think it's going to be another 2-1 victory. So that is what I'm going for here. Going for a 2-1 to Chelsea. I think it's going to be one of those. I want West Ham to win. Obviously, that helps Liverpool as well. But man, I think Chelsea will just do it. But yeah, obviously, doing, everyone else's prediction. At their ground, we beat them 3-1. We had a shit record. But yeah, what was I doing? No, who's better, Pep Guardiola or Michael Carrick? Yeah, so predictions for this. So Brad said 2-1 West Ham. He went for a West Ham win. So yeah, that's his prediction. 2-1 West Ham. Alex, he went for a where is he? 1-0 to Chelsea. So he said a narrow Chelsea win. Max went with, well, he's got DM me is, I think. Whoever has praised Greenwood the most. Has he sent them? No, he hasn't. So let me just message him. Right, so we'll move on from his, you know what I mean, for now. Next is Liam. I don't know if he's actually sent me his either. He might have in the group chat. Let me just double check. Oh, no, he has. Chelsea 2-1. He has went for. Wrong thing. 2-1 Chelsea. Next is Lewis, who has went 2-1 also to Chelsea. Next is Kenny, who has went for, has he put it in here or is he actually? Niall says 2-1. If you want to be part of it, Niall, you're going to be behind, but that's no worries by me. No worries, sorry, if you want to be in. Have you put it on a group chat, Kenny, or have you? Oh, yeah, you have. Sorry, yeah. Chelsea 1-0. Bear with me. Yeah, no worries there. What guy Carrick is. So there's Kenny's. Wolf and Velv have not sent me theirs, so you know it's one of them things. Well, I can't do theirs, so I'll leave that. And then James has not put his either. I don't believe he has anyway. No, he hasn't. All right, so we have to hold on for that. And then Chris has messaged me his on private, and he has went for 1-0 Chelsea. Niall, if you're still on it, if you want to be on this, mate, I'll add you to it now. Just let me know. So yeah, we're waiting for Max, Wolf and Velv, but I don't know if Wolf and Velv will do it anytime soon. James and Niall, if he's doing it. I'll beat everyone, don't worry. You think he'll come back, yeah? 2-1. 2-1 Chelsea, I'm guessing. So a lot of 2-1s, a lot of 1-0s. I mean, they're either 2-1s or 1-0s here. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game, which is Newcastle taking on Burnley. Now, obviously, Newcastle getting a 1-1 draw, still winless this season, taking on Burnley, who drew 0-0 to Wolves. For me in this game, I think Newcastle still don't win. I think this game ends. I think Burnley sneak it. I'm not even going to lie. I think Burnley sneak this game. I think they win 2-1. Burnley getting an away win. It's just Newcastle. It's just not their players. Some of their players are just bang average. You know what I mean? They have a few good players like Wilson, Saint Maximin. You know, but yeah, I can't see it. Can't see them winning this game. You know what I mean? I thought they'd win the other day, and it was poor from them. So yeah. Predictions for this. Brad has went for 2-1 as well to Burnley. Gonna sneeze. Jesus. Alex has went with 2-0 Newcastle. Very interesting there. Max has went. Well, I can't do his yet. He hasn't sent him. Next is Liam, who went for 2-1 to Burnley as well. Next is Lewis, who went for 1-1 draw, first draw. Next is Kenny, who has said 0-0. Went for a snooze fest, mate. 0-0 draw. Wolf and Velve, can't do them yet. James, can't do him yet. Chris has went for 2-1 to Newcastle. He's back in Newcastle in this game. And then Niall has went. They're here now. Wolf and Velve. Oh, Velve, sorry, is here. Tyler, I have to go now. See you later, bro. See you later, mate. Niles went for a 0-0 as well. 1-1 in West Ham. Cool. I'll put that now. 1-1 draw. And then, what did you say in this game? Sorry. Yes, Velve, you know, ball. 2-0 Newcastle. Interesting. So I'm just waiting for Max and Wax. I don't know why I was about to say that. Max and James. But yeah, I'll do theirs later when they send them through. Excuse me. Oh, I've got cold, man. It's so annoying. But yeah, next game. 3 o'clock kickoff. Another 3 o'clock kickoff for Liverpool. Back to back on weekends anyway. Taking on Wolves away. Now, obviously, the start of my YouTube career. This was the first game I actually covered and done a watch along to. Very good watch along, actually, considering I was, new to YouTube. Good interaction. But that's expected, you know what I mean? It's your first one. But yeah, that stream was good. Obviously, we won 1-0 in that game. That was when Raul Patricio got that really bad injury. The concussion and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a good watch along. We got the win. But yeah, this time round, Wolves obviously drawing 0-0 at home. They've had 2 back-to-back home games, obviously 0-0 with Burnley. I expected them to win just. Obviously, our last game was Everton. Great win. I said, if we're going to get loads of goals at Goodison, the game just gone is the game where that's going to happen. I think it's going to be tough. Molyneux's away is tough, especially when they, create an atmosphere. I think they will, of course, especially for this game. I'm going to go I think we'll win it though. I think the way we're playing at the moment, we can literally beat anyone. I reckon we'll sneak it. I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Liverpool. I was thinking 2-1 or 3-1. But yeah, I think we'll do it just. I'll go with a 2-1 to Liverpool. So yeah. Yeah, let me just make a little thing of that. Wolves. 2-1 Liverpool. Brad predicted a where is it? A 1-0. A 1-0 to Liverpool. He reckons we'll narrowly win it, similar to me, but he reckons we'll get a clean sheet. Fair enough. Alex said 3-0 Salah. He's even put Salah hat trick. You know what I mean? He let me know Salah hat trick. Max hasn't sent his yet, so I can't do that. Liam said, is Liam next on here, isn't it? Yeah. Liam said Liverpool 3-0 also. A lot of 3-0s. I know Niall said 3-0 as well. I saw that. Obviously, I'll write that when I get to it. Lewis said, what did he say for this? 3-1 to Liverpool. Obviously, he'd love a win for Liverpool. Obviously, Villa and Wolves are rivals. You know what I mean? So yeah. Next person is Kenny. And he went with a 2-0 Liverpool. Clean sheet. That'd be a very good result. Wolf and Velve. They have went for a 2-0 to Liverpool. Nice. And then James, I can't do his yet. But I'll put his thing there. Chris went for this cold, man. 3-0 to Liverpool as well. And then Niall went for a 3-0, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of 3-0s. A few 2-0s. I was the only one that said 2-1 so far. So yeah, we're all going for a Liverpool win. I think it's only right. Do you know what I mean? The way we're playing at the moment, I think that is only right. But I'm gonna do a lineup I would play. So yeah, actually no, I'll leave it. I'll just say it on here. So I'll go Alisson in goal, Trent right back, Robertson left back. I let Konate play in this game. I'll go Konate and Van Dijk. Midfield of Thiago on the left side, Henderson on the right side, Fabinho as a CDM, and then the front three, Salah on the right, Mane on the left, Jota in the middle. So yeah, that's how I'd go for this game. So yeah, we'll move on to the next game, which is Southampton taking on Brighton, South Coast derby. For this game, obviously Southampton got, if I'm being honest, in my opinion, a very good 2-2 draw against Leicester. Obviously, I thought Leicester would win that quite convincingly as well, because Southampton, if they win a game, they tend to score like one goal. And I thought, the confidence from the Watford game, I thought Leicester would be winning that. But, it was an equal game, obviously shown by the scoreline, deserved to be a draw. And then obviously Brighton, What did Brighton do again? What did Brighton do again? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, drew 1-1 with West Ham, so they got a very good away draw. You know, a lot of people expected a West Ham win. A few people, you know, maybe said a win to Brighton, but yeah, I thought West Ham would win that. You know, they tend to do very well at home, especially this season as well. But yeah, for this game, I think this is going to be a draw. I'm just going to be straight up. I'm going to go for a 1-1 as my score prediction. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen in this game. I think both teams won't be able to cancel each other out. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1. Brad predicted a 2-2. So he also said draw. Just a Desmond instead. Alex said 2-2 as well. Another 2-2. So we've all said draws so far. Max can't do his yet. Liam said 2-0 to Southampton. Someone finally said a Southampton win. Or a win for someone else, sorry. Next is Lewis, and he said 2-1 to Brighton. Reckons Brighton will sneak it. Next is Kenny, and he said 1-0 Brighton. He reckons they'll sneak it as well. Different scoreline though. Wolf and Velve reckon a 9-0 Southampton. Oh my days. What was I going to do? Who's next? James can't do his. Chris said 1-0 Brighton as well. Reckons Brighton will sneak it, like Kenny said. And then Niall goes for a 2-1 to Brighton. Yeah, there's our predictions for that game. Next game is the 5:30 game at Vicarage Road. Watford having two tough back-to-back home games. Obviously, just took on Chelsea, who were in the lead, and now they're playing Man City. You know, they played very well against Chelsea. I have to be real. Obviously, I didn't get a point or anything like that. Big up Cop. He says, yes, guys. But yeah, I think this game, you know, the quality of City, it's going to be way too much. City on form at the moment. Very good form. Champions in all competitions, to be honest. So I'm going to go with a very high score. I'm going to go with what the score was when Watford actually went down. The last time they actually played at Vicarage Road, I believe. I'm going to go with a 4-1 to Manchester City. I think Watford will score, but I think City's quality is just going to be too much. So yeah, I'm going with a 4-1 to Manchester City. Brad goes for a 3-1 to Manchester City. Alex goes 6-0 Man City. Obviously, we don't like Watford, you know what I mean? But, geez, 6-0 to Manchester City. Oh, Max hasn't sent his yet. So then it's Liam, who says 3-0 City. Lewis as when with a 4-0 Man City. So they're all smashings. They're all hammerings at the moment. And then Kenny predicted a 3-2 to City. He reckons they'll just sneak it. Interesting. And then Wolf and Velv predicts a Cop. I'm going to add you to this. 6-0 City. Another 6-0. Cop, send me your predictions for the other games. So Southampton, Brighton, Wolves, Liverpool, Newcastle, Burnley, and West Ham, Chelsea so far. And then obviously this game. Well, you've already done it for this game. So yeah, Wolf and Vel predict that. James, I'll do his yet. Chris predicted a 4-0 Man City. Niall went for 4-0 as well. Cool. Cop says for that 3-0 to City. And then what are you saying for the other games? Tyler, fun fact. In the last 5 to 6 meetings, aggregate 37-4. That's crazy. So yeah, let me just go back to the other games that he's now predicted. So Chelsea, West Ham, Chelsea says 2-1 to Chelsea. He says Newcastle 0-0. Draw. And then for Wolves versus Liverpool, he says 3-0. A lot of 3-0s in that game. James has now sent his, so I'm going to do his quickly as well. The games that we're on anyway. And then he says 1-1 between Southampton and Brighton. So yeah, let me just do James's other ones as well. So 1-1 for West Ham, Chelsea. He says for Newcastle, Burnley 2-0 to Burnley. That'd be a very good win for Burnley away as well. In that relegation battle. I don't think they'll get relegated. It's too good in my opinion. Yes, I can record people. I've just found out when I go to Jurgen's next week, I can vlog. So there's going to be a vlog. And James Redmond might be there. So, it might be, keep your eyes out on that. That's what I will say. What did he say for Wolves, Liverpool? Wait, did I do the other one? Yes, I did. Wolves, Liverpool, he says 2-0 to Wolves. Liverpool, sorry, not Wolves. It's because I was looking at Wolves when I said it. It says 2-0 to Liverpool. A lot of 2-0s as well. And then Southampton, Brighton, sorry, he says 0-0. It's gone for an absolute snooze fest there. You know what I'm saying? And then the Watford Man City, he has said 5-0 to Man City. So all absolute batterings by City and Watford. So James Redmond, oh my God, yeah, that's massive. Yeah, now he knows about my YouTube channel now. And he said to me when I'd done an Instagram live, and I joined his, because he used to do this thing. He still does it every now and then where he lets people on. And he said, because he knows I do YouTube, if I ever go to Anfield, this is obviously, he'll do a match reaction if I want on my channel, which is crazy. But yeah, he's been going to Jurgen's. I know Alex from the Cop TV goes there, so hopefully I'm going to have a fan cam on his channel. And I know James Redmond went to the Everton game, so there's a possible chance he might be going to the AC Milan game at Jurgen's. So hopefully he does, because that'll be sick. Either way, meeting Alex as well from the Cop TV, that'll be sick. Getting a fan cam, hopefully, vlogging it as well. So people, it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. So keep your eyes out. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're just waiting for Max, but we'll sort that out. Well, I'll sort that out later. But yeah, moving on to the next game, which are the Sunday games. Tell James Redmond to fight me. Oh my days. Leeds taking on Brentford. Now, obviously, Leeds getting a win. They've had a very poor start, for being totally honest. But they got a win the other day. They got 3 points. Penalty, Rafinha right at the end. Definite penalty for me. As I said earlier, similar to the penalty Norwich gave away. But yeah, taking on Brentford. Obviously, Brentford losing 2-0 to Tottenham. For this game, I think that confidence from Leeds, 2 back-to-back home games as well. I think I'm going to go with another 1-1 draw here. So that is my prediction for Leeds versus Brentford. Obviously, these are now the Sunday 2:00 games. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1. Brad predicts a bear with me, people. Brad predicts a 2-0 to Leeds. So he clearly thinks that confidence is going to be up there from the other day. Alex predicts a 0-0. No, snooze fest, mate. Absolute snooze fest. Max, obviously, can't do his yet. Liam predicts a 2-1 to Leeds. Reckons Leeds will sneak it. Lewis predicts a 1-0 to Leeds. Reckons Leeds will snatch it. Now Kenny, he predicts 2-0 Brentford. Thinks Brentford will get that away win and get a clean sheet. That'd be a brilliant result for them. Now Wolf and Velv, they have Velv's went for a 1-1. Yeah, I'm not a United fan now. No chance in hell. Shout out Vince McMahon. WWE vibes. But yeah, 1-1. Wolf and Velv. James predicts he's probably back to Brentford to win. Yes, he has. A 1-0. 1-0 to Brentford. Clean sheet, 3 points. That's what he predicts there. Chris predicts a 1-0 to Leeds. It's very mixed in this game. 1 draw so far. 2 draws, no, 3 draws, sorry. And then a mix between Leeds and Brentford. So this is interesting. Niall predicts a 1-1. Fair enough. Cop. Oh, no, sorry, you put your prediction. My bad, mate. 1-1 draw. And then Cop goes for a 2-1 to Brentford. I think Brentford will get that away win. So I'm liking this, people, because it's mixed. It's proper mixed. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm liking the way that's interesting. Cop says, I'm going to create an Insta account so my life can be easier. Yeah. When you do that, it's Cop. You'll know who it is. Yep, no worries. When I see that, I'll add you to the group chat. No, I'll also add you, mate. Yeah, I'm sure everyone else is already in it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't need to do that. But yeah, moving on to the next game, which is Manchester United, one of the other 2 o'clock games, taking on Crystal Palace. Will it be you, Cop? I'm not sure what you're on about there. I'm probably acting dumb. Oh, with what you just said. Yeah. Tyler, are you Jurgen in or Jurgen out? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, so United taking on Palace. Now, Palace stunned United last year. Got a 2-1 victory away from home, opening day of the season. Palace tend to do very well against the top 6 sides away. I remember when they were the last team to beat us with fans in the league, I believe. At home, I'm sure that record, they're the ones who still hold that. I remember when they beat City 4-3, Townsend scored a banger. And obviously the United, like I said, so they do shock teams sometimes. And, I don't think it's going to be a Palace win. Do I think United are going to win? Honestly, I don't. I'll be honest. This is going to be Ragnick's first game in charge. Mate, I see this going the draw. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Like, I see this being a 1-1 draw. I think that record Palace have, I know, obviously, they played us, Liverpool, and lost 2-0, but, I think this is going to be another one of them. And also City, I didn't even mention that, did I? They beat City, obviously I mentioned the 4-3, but they beat them 2-0 this season away. So yeah, like obviously United will be happy because they got that good win against Arsenal. But yeah, I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw. So yeah, that's what I'm going with for this game. Brad goes for 1-0 to United, so he thinks they'll just sneak it. Obviously, United fan as well. Alex goes and predicts a 2-0 to United. Max, obviously, I can't do his prediction yet. Next is Liam, who predicts a 2-0, another 2-0 to Manchester United. Lewis predicts he goes with a 2-0 to United. A lot of 2-0s to United. Next is Kenny, who goes, this will be interesting to see what he says here on it. 4-1 United. Jeez, he reckons United are going to smoke Palace. Wolf and Velv, they go for a 2-1 to Manchester United. I reckon they'll just edge it. James predicts 3-2 United. Jeez. He reckons they'll just do it. And then Chris predicts Uh, 1-0 United. A lot of sneak. You know, Kenny's going with a 4-1, which I think is a bit mad. Niall goes with a 3-0. Greenwood hat-trick. And then last but not least, Cop. And he predicts a 2-0 to United. So yeah, all United wins except me so far. So that is interesting, isn't it? But yeah, the next game on Sunday as well. Tottenham taking on Norwich. Now, obviously, Norwich getting a 1-1 draw against Newcastle. Tottenham getting a 2-0 win against Brentford. So both unbeaten in their last games. Obviously, Tottenham getting a win. For this game, you know, I think it's going to be tough for Norwich. I do think they'll score, but I do think Tottenham will end up winning. I'm going to go over 2-1 to Tottenham. I think they'll get another win. So, yeah, that's my prediction for this game. 2-1 Spurs. Brad predicts I think this is going to be Dean Smith's first loss as Norwich manager. 2-0 Brad goes forward to Spurs. Another 2-0 victory for Tottenham. Alex goes with a 1-0 to Norwich. He's gone with a 1-0 to Norwich, and away win. That would be massive for Norwich. That would be massive. Max, obviously I can't do his yet. Liam predicts a 3-0 to Spurs. Jeez. A hammering. That's what he predicts. Lewis predicts a 2-1 to Tottenham, the same as me. Kenny predicts a 2-1 to Norwich. Jeez. I think Norwich will get that away win. Wolf and Velve, they predict 2-0 Spurs. Okay. James predicts he goes with a 2-1. Another 2-1 to Spurs. And then Chris predicts 2-1 as well to Spurs. And then Niall predicts what should happen now? 2-0. Okay, he's saying it will, trust me. So, you know, we're going for that. We're going for that. Niall predicts a 2-0 to Norwich. And then Cop predicts sure. No, that's just silly. 3-1 Spurs. There you go. So you have got a few Norwich wins, to be fair. No draws as of. Can Max put a draw, or is he going to put a Spurs or Norwich win? Cop says, today is really funny. When the Ballon d'Or happened, one of my friends is an Arsenal fan, but a Ronaldo fan too. So he said Ronaldo will win the Ballon d'Or. Now he hates Ronaldo because of yesterday. I knew Ronaldo was going to start and score against Arsenal. If it's 2-0, Brandon Williams brace. I want 10 points. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll let that. I'll let that happen if it does. Oh, I nearly just reported a comment. Did not mean to do that at all. But yeah, I didn't. But the next game, which is the 4:30 game on the Sunday. Surprised this one's 4:30. Like, it's not a bad game, but I think like maybe West Ham Chelsea should have been the 4:30 or a game like that. Do you know what I mean? But this game, Villa taking on Leicester. Obviously, Villa losing 2-1 in their last game. I got that prediction right against Manchester City, who are high flying, like I said, in all competitions. Taking on Leicester, who drew 2-2 with Southampton. It's going to be weird because it's Gerrard against Rodgers. Obviously, Gerrard used to play for Rodgers, so it's crazy how times change, eh? But yeah, for me, I am going to go for this game. Oh, I don't. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with 2-2. Yeah, another 2-2 that I've predicted. So yeah, that's what I think for this. I think it's going to be a lot of goals. I think Leicester are going to draw 2-2 back to back. Brad predicts cheers, Liam, if you're on here, by the way, because he added Noel to that chat. Brad goes for a 3-2 to Aston Villa. So yeah, there's Brad's prediction. Alex goes with a 3-1 Villa. Jeez. Max can't do his prediction yet. Liam predicts a 2-1 Villa. Another Villa win. Lewis, it's be interesting. Obviously, Villa fan. See what he said. He has said a 2-1 to Villa. Next is Kenny. This is always interesting with stuff he predicts. 3-1 Leicester. Jeez. See, that's what I said for Leicester's last game. That didn't happen, did it? Yeah, he's gone 3-1 Leicester. Next is Wolf and Velv. Velv goes for Gerrard's at the wheel. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, cheers for that. 3-0 Villa. Jeez. So there's their prediction. James goes for 1-0 Villa. So a lot of Villa wins here. I think Gerrard will get one over Brendan Rodgers. Chris goes for 2-1 Villa. Another Villa win. Niall goes for isn't it? Wait, have you done your prediction? What do you predict for this game, Niall? Bell, what are you paying, Liam? So yeah, tell me what you think for this game. Did Cop put his prediction in? Tyler, I thought you hit 400 sub. Yeah, I did. And then some troll literally unsubbed. Cop went for a 2-2. So yeah, went for a 2-2 here. Yeah, now someone made like 7 accounts and then unsubbed, which is a bit annoying because I promoted it and everything. But yeah. 2-1. But Gerrard slips on the touchline. This guy, man, he's such a troll, isn't he? And that just weren't funny. It just wasn't funny, man. You just didn't need that. The last game I know it off by heart, but obviously I'll still show you lot who it is, just in case you don't know. Monday Night Football is back again, and this is the Monday night game for this Monday. Everton, back-to-back home games, taking on Arsenal. Obviously, Everton got absolutely slapped, absolutely peppered, absolutely dominated by Liverpool. You know what I mean? Had one moment, and obviously that was the goal they got. And then Arsenal losing 3-2 to Man United. You know, Odegaard cost them the game for doing that stupid tackle, as well as Aubameyang for missing that sitter. I remember last season, I think it was, when they played each other, Everton won 2-1. You know, for this game, I'm going to go with a... It's tough because they're both on the back of a loss. I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Arsenal. I think Arsenal will sneak it. I think they'll sneak it. So yeah, that's what I'm going for here. Brad goes with a 2-0 to Arsenal. I think things for Everton are just, you know, I think some of their players are just not good enough to constantly start. Do you know what I mean? That's just shocking. It is shocking over there. But I'm loving it. You know what I mean? I'm loving it. McDonald's vibes. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But yeah, Alex predicts a 1-0 Arsenal, a famous 1-0 to the Arsenal. That is what he predicts. Max obviously can't do his. Liam has went with a 2-1 to Arsenal, so same as me. Lewis predicted a 2-0 to Arsenal. All Arsenal wins so far. As I say, it's just looking terrible at Everton, mate. Looking terrible. Yep, says Lewis is. Kenny. It's going to be interesting. Know what it's like then. 0-0. Went for a 0-0 draw. Wolf and Valve go with a 0-0. Got with a 0-0 here. Oh, hang on. James goes with a 4-1 to Arsenal. Jeez. Chris predicts 1-1 draw. So that's the first draw so far that I've seen. Niall goes with wait, did you put your no, what's your prediction? And Cop goes with a 2-0 to Arsenal. So yeah, no Everton wins so far. Can Niall or Max be the one who changes it to that? 2-0 Arsenal. So yeah. But yeah, people, that is all the predictions. Obviously, as I said, we are waiting for Max. Well, you know, I can just get him to send them later. Something like that. But yeah, big up everyone that's came on the stream. It's been a decent stream again. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. And videos now are going to all be up north up until Wednesday, I think. It might be longer, you know what I mean? I'm going to try my best to do certain videos, like when I'm at my granddad's on the Saturday and the Sunday. I should be all right. And, you know, he's got a big ass house and he's got good Wi-Fi. But other than that, I'm staying in a hotel in Liverpool. So I'm probably going to be on my phone data. So it might not be the best on the laptop. But yeah, videos now are going to be from up north. So it's absolutely crazy. Obviously, I'm packing tonight. Obviously, going to Blackpool, Luton tomorrow. If I don't have COVID, you know what I mean? Touch wood. I don't. It's just I woke up with a sore throat, a dry throat as well, and a cough. Well, not really a cough, more of a cold. So hopefully that's just because I haven't drunk too much or anything like that. But yeah, obviously there'll be a vlog out at some point tomorrow to Blackpool Luton game. Sunday, it might be video out. I'm not too sure yet. Monday, hopefully it'll be Champions League predictions for the last load of group stage games. And then Tuesday, there's going to be a vlog to the AC Milan game and potentially maybe a fan cam by James Redmond. So it's crazy. But yeah, other than that, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure from the top of my head. But yeah, hopefully there's going to be content coming out. There'll definitely be a vlog tomorrow. But yeah, if I do these and the Wi-Fi, you know, it's a little bit shocking. It's obviously because it's running through my data because Wi-Fi in hotels is terrible. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the content coming up. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to smash a like on your way out if you haven't already. Big up everyone that has liked this video. Big up everyone that's already subscribed. Obviously, we're on the road to 400. So yeah, if you could subscribe if you haven't already, it'd be much appreciated. Share the channel, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow when the vlog is out for Blackpool versus Luton. So until next time, take care and peace.